Hello, world. Welcome to Querying Science, Theology, Philosophy, and Spirituality. This is the LGBTQ Center for Science, Theology, Philosophy, and Spirituality, where we discuss where we discuss science, theology, philosophy, and spirituality with an LGBTQ perspective. And now we are now in part. This is another video we're doing QSTPS outside, and I'm here on the bushes. I like getting a place whereby there are not very many people. People are very many. If I can show you the park, they are seated everywhere. So I don't like interrupting with people. Their plans. Let's see them. Yeah, there are very many people. It's dry, and you can see all of those mounds you see. When you see a mound, it's a person, it's a human being. They are sleeping, they enjoy coming to the park. It's nice. You come here, you rest, you romance, and so people are doing that. So I don't like sitting where they are because sometimes I talk very loud and people will get to understand. They will wonder, what is this person doing? So I give them their space as they give me my space. Sorry about that. There's a call. Now, we are going to do, of course, we've introduced another series we want to do. You have to understand QSTPS, we are what we are: science, theology, philosophy, and spirituality. We study all of those areas. And right now, I don't have a building, I don't have a building. Let's see if we can capture those buildings. I think those buildings there, I don't have them now, but I'm going to get them. And when I get that office, or that building, I will organize QSTPS in that way. There'll be the Department of Science, and the Department of Theology, and the Department of Philosophy, and the Department of Spirituality. And what we are doing, we will be doing in those buildings. Right now, I'm doing it without a building because it's not a building that gives you content. It's knowledge, what you know, and what you share, and what you study. That's what counts. You can even go to school under a tree forever. Yes, you can even study anything. Look at the Babylonians we've been talking about. They never had NASA, but they studied the stars. Now imagine they had NASA, they would be out of this world, ballistic people. And so that's what you need to know about science, and that's what we do. And that's why you find us, we have so many series running: science series, theological series, philosophical series, spirituality series. We all have these series because there's a lot to know. And I like knowledge. When it comes to knowledge, I love Aristotle. Aristotle said, the pursuit of truth is the highest happiness. To know gives you joy. And of course, that's one area I like. Now, people may say, you may have very many philosophical views. And that's what we're going to look at today. Now, I don't only just read. I also have fun with my friends. I go drink, socialize, And why I do that is because I also get happiness from socialization. Visiting friends, going to new places. Oh my God, it's lovely. So there's diversity of happiness. So it's not only reading that makes you happy. It is what do you call it? It's other things of life. And very many people have their diverse happiness. They have their happinesses. So this is one of my happinesses. I like knowledge, discussing, philosophizing, theologizing, scientizing, spiritualizing. I love that. That's me. Then I have another happiness, music. I love music. I love making music. I love singing. I love playing the keyboard. I love working with other musicians. I love listening to musicians. I love that. And it makes me happy. And then I have my LGBTQ lifestyle. I love fun, going to the club, seeing people dance, kissing, all of those things. We love it. Sex is good. It's not bad. Yes. It's so nice. And so I like all of those things. So those things make you happy. That's why we go to court. Yes, the LGBT community is in court to fight for its rights because that thing makes them happy. Yes, that life makes us happy. We go, you're having fun. You're with your friend. Nobody's coming to disturb you because you're with the same sex. It's beautiful. So you cannot stop someone's happiness in the name of your religion. It's madness. And I'm going to do another video about that. I think courtrooms, they should only hire judges that respect the Constitution. To respect the Constitution means to respect everybody, including LGBTQ persons. If you are a judge and you don't respect LGBTQ persons, you are not fit to judge. Yes. If you are a judge and you are racist, you are not fit to judge. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to talk about judiciaries all over the world. And I think only constitutional judges should be appointed. Yes, from the lowest level. What's a constitutional judge? Is a judge who recognizes that everybody is a human being. Everyone who exists as a human being. And you see, that's the problem we're having. Are we saying that LGBTQ persons are not humans? Then what are they? Aliens? That's what you're trying to say. Yes, that's what you're trying to say. That LGBTQ persons are aliens, and so because they're aliens, they don't have rights. Yeah. By the way, if you want to take the mystical approach, we can take it. And people will say, oh my God, the LGBTQ persons are coming. That's what you used to say about the Russians are coming, the Chinese are coming, and then now the rainbow people are coming. So when they say coming, it's the aliens coming. Yes, even Jesus is coming. He's extraterrestrial. So that's what you could be saying about LGBTQ persons, that they're extraterrestrial. But they are not. You know why? We bleed. We get injured. We have sex. So when you have those things, then you're a human being. And so if you're a human being, then you must be given your rights, irrespective of what you do sexually. Yes. Nobody should say you're less a human being because what you do nobody understands or is not liked by people. What you do should not be should not be the basis of your human rights. You're a human being. You should work. You have a right to work. You have a right to exist. You have a right to eat. You have a right to play. You have a right to associate. You have a right to express yourself. Anybody who stops it, look what's happening in Brunei. It's disaster. That it should even be stopped. I'm even tired these days. UN, where are you? Wake up. Punish these countries that do not understand human rights. It's madness. Is the king of Brunei gay? I'm wondering. Because there's no need of stoning people in this day and age because they're different from you. That's Nazism. You see? So that's why I'm telling Guterres, Antonio Guterres of the UN and the other UN officials, they should fight any form of discrimination, any form of segregation, any form of homophobia, any form of transphobia, any form of racism. They need to rise up. Yes, they need to rise up. Look at George Clooney. Brilliant. And you see, where does he work? UN. You see, he did it very well. I'm telling you, UN is a paper tiger. You know? I'm happy with Pope Benedict. He said that UN needed to have teeth. And I agree with him. Because I feel like sometimes UN is not very strong. You know, it's not strong. Chechnya, it should have been solved by now. Yeah. UN can have planes airlift gay people who are being killed there because they are being killed. Do you know what torture does to a gay person? You don't know. The psychological torture of a gay person. Alan Turing was psychologically tortured and even chemically tortured till he killed himself. So that's what you need to understand about what's happening in the world. Like Brunei, it should be condemned and talked about over and over again. Thank you for George Clooney and the rest. Boycott. Don't go to those hotels. Let the economy tank. You know, let it go down. Show them how primitive they are. You know, they are behind. Yes. You know, I get angry with people. They make ignorant people win. You know, he's sick. How does an ignorant person, can you allow an ignorant person to fly you? He declares on the plane that I've never gone to pilot schooling and we are going to Austria. So sit back and relax. How many people will stay in that plane? How many people will stay in that plane? Yes, no, it's about time the world goes one way. We are tired of the bipolarity. We are so bipolar, it's slowing us down. The world needs one direction, unipolar. And what we become unipolar? And how do we become unipolar? Every human being has human rights. So LGBTQ persons deserve their rights everywhere in the world. Yes, every country in the world. There is no religion that should deny another human being of their rights. Absolutely none. Yes. Yes, no religion can control another human being's life. That's what you need to understand. I'm telling you. You see, let's change this video. We won't talk about what we want to talk about. The LGBTQ rights. LGBTQ rights are exclusive of religion, politics, economics. You are not gay because you're a Christian or because you're a Muslim. You're not gay because you're rich or you're poor. You're not gay because you're Republican or Democrat. You are gay because of genetics. You are a lesbian because of genetics. You are transgender because of genetics. It's not because of your religion. It's not even because of your race. You're not gay because you're black or because you're white. You are gay because of genetics. So what does that mean? When you go to the court should not judge an issue, or even politicians, even if your issue goes to parliament, they should not judge you based on religion, because it's not the religion that made you like that. They should judge you based on genetic science, so that if genetics is clear that there are people who are homosexual, then you say yes, accept, they should be recognized. We have realized there are human beings who are homosexual. We have realized there are human beings who are transgender. We have realized there are human beings who are pansexual. So what do? Tick. Yes. Tick. In fact, it's the easiest case to solve in courtrooms or parliament, when you have science in your head. But when you have religion, you make very wrong decisions because you think the person is like that because of the religion he has. And that's a lie. It's not religion. It is genetics. It is genetics. So, what Brunei is doing, and very many countries, their time is up. There's 70 countries that are still punishing LGBTQ persons. Your time is coming to an end of oppression because the science is too much. Yes. And why am I saying this? There are two instances. We can have a world whereby countries that are homophobic remain homophobic forever, and countries that are gay friendly remain gay friendly forever. So what does that mean? You can choose whichever country you want to live in. Now, if that formula is used, do you know what's going to happen? There will be two worlds: the gay friendly one versus the homophobe one. And do you know what's going to happen? War. There will be world war. If there's no world war, one world is going to succeed better than the other one, and the majority of people will run to that world and then populate it. And this one they have left disappears. So you'll find, if the homophobes now live in their own country, and the gay friendly, because gay friendly doesn't mean the people living there are gay. They are just straight, but they tolerate gays. So when they are there, then these homophobic countries, they can become less in number. And even the gay one, but I highly doubt it. Gay friendly countries can never suffer. Yes, economically they succeed. Yes, I'm telling you. Economically they succeed. They never suffer. Are you seeing China? Very gay. Even when they hide the movie of what's it called? Freddie Mercury, Bohemian Rhapsody. That movie, the Chinese have chopped every gay part. They have censored it. And I'm like, but you're going to show it to gay people in your country. Oh, good. It is so hilarious. It's really, what a world. It's just a mad world. It's so crazy. Now, all you need to do to a movie is just put age restriction. Yes, that's all. But don't go to the extent of even censoring. I mean, you're showing it to adults. adults know sex by now. What are you hiding? Are the adults children? No. That's why I feel some countries, they are run like schools. It's sad. Yes, it's very sad. It's so sad I'm laughing. You know? You don't run a country like a school. People are adults. They've reached 18, they understand. Control schools like schools, but control the country like a country. Let people be free. That's why I've told you, liberal economies, they are richer. Yes. See America? Very rich. It's a liberal country. China is conservative, but because of their richness, they are liberal. Yeah. It is the government that is too conservative, not the people. The government is too conservative. So, when it comes to movies, they control them. When it comes to news, they control them. Comes to politics, they control them. You see, China is not a democracy. Now, look at a democracy. Look at a dictatorship. That's what it does. It controls you everywhere. It's fascism. The only thing, you can't call China fascist because they don't kill you. They don't kill you directly, but they kill you legally. Like when you're caught in drugs, there's capital punishment. They kill you. Corruption, they kill you, which is wrong. I don't support death penalty. Yes, I don't support death penalty because the government didn't give me life. Yes, it didn't. If the government gave me life, then I would have been born in wealth. Yes, but I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't born in wealth. So what does that mean? Of course, I was just born in a middle income family. So what does that mean, not being born in wealth? It means, because if the government could control births, which they are also doing now, poor people would not be born. Yeah, because they are a burden to a country. When a country has very many poor people, they don't pay taxes. Yes. You see why Africa is poor? Another reason why Africa is poor, they have little revenue. Government does not make money. That's why I support universal basic income, because there you give everybody money, and therefore you can tax everybody, and therefore you have more revenue. It's a simple mathematics. That's why I like Andrew Yang of America. He wants to encourage. That is a system. You know why Trump may not like it? Trump is not a government man. He doesn't like government. He loves money. So when you love money, you reduce government. You make it very small. Yes, you make it very small. The Obama administration and Democrats, they love government. So they tax